Hey StarCrafters, it's Wookie, and I got my first subscriber to my StarCraft channel into a game with me. His name is Ultima. He's the blue Terran on Xel'Naga Caverns in the top position. I'm down here in the bottom left as the red Terran by random. And we finally managed to sync up our schedules and be online at the same time. Got into a game. Now Ultima is not on the ladder. He's just done some practice matches, and so he warned me that he was a little noobish at the game, but liked my channel for the fact that it kind of catered to the noob, and I am only slightly less newbie, so we thought we would practice against each other and have some fun with it. He is Ultima 747, I believe, on YouTube if you want to go look at his Minecraft videos. Nothing too terribly exciting happening here at the beginning. We are building supply depots and barracks and getting supply blocked and forgetting to create SCVs like newbies do. The production tab shows my barracks a little ahead, and harvesters 12 to 11. Pretty lame at this point, not a whole lot happening. So I send out a scouting probe. He is hither. He is traveling yon. Makes it up the ramp. And then, this is kind of funny, he gets like immediately blocked in. So there is no escape. You are scouting until a Marine pops and fills you full of bullets, buddy. Go to town. Go to town. Nope. There's a little patty cake action happening. And so I realized that I can't get out when I bring my SCV around this way, so I just start queuing up a bunch of commands to keep this SCV off me. And we play a little ring around the rosy until that Marine pops. And then I kind of semi-walled myself in here. See that? Whoops. Gonna have to work on the placement. You can use insert and delete to spin the camera. That works in game too, so if you're ever trying to figure out that angle, you can maybe do this and do a better job than I did there. But, you know, whatever. So I've got a little gap. That's fine. At least it's not in my teeth, right? Income tab, looks like I'm a little ahead. Is orbital commands up both sides? Yep, okay. Looks like first meal coming down there, so the incomes are going to even out a little bit. I'm even down a couple of harvesters, but there is a Marine with a kill, so what are we going to do? We are actually dead even at this point. 13 SCVs and 1 Marine each, and it only took us 4 minutes and 45 seconds to get there. So exciting, exciting stuff. So exciting, in fact, I'm going to hit this little plus button here. I then drop down 3 barracks right away, going into double gas. I don't know if I knew what I was going to do here. I think I just planned to Marine and Marauder and see what happened. Looks like, do we have Destiny? No, we have Barracks Factory Barracks. That'd be like the Destiny Cloud Foot build. I don't know. 3 barracks, a factory, and a starport. But only 3 Marines. I'm getting ahead of him there. Looks like Ultima is a little slow on the macro. Let's check his hotkeys, actually. He's got 2 is the starport, 3 is the factory, 4 is the barracks, so he's got so he does have them all hotkeyed. And here we go. He's getting in the hang of it now. He's like literally played like 8 games at this point, and I know I just said like a bunch of times, like I'm from the Valley, but please forgive, I'm not from the Valley. Some of you probably don't even remember when that was like the thing, Valley Girl. Anybody remember that song? Anybody? Just me? Yeah, I might be a little old to be playing StarCraft. Now I'm getting a starport because I just scanned and saw that he had a starport and an engineering bay, because I'm probably going to throw up some turrets because you never know what he might do. Grab the Zelnaga watchtowers, get some vision on the map, so I'm feeling kind of good. I did see his little group of units here at the front, and so I think to myself, why don't I just build a couple bunkers and keep him from expanding? Because I don't want to charge up to where all his defenses are. If I make him come down, then he at least doesn't have an advantage, and I actually have the advantage of having the bunkers here. So that was my plan. I kind of came up with that as I had everything massed here and dropped that scan and saw that he had a bunch of Marines, a factory, and a starport. Here comes his first push out. You can see he's dropping a command center there, and the plan kind of worked the way I expected it would. And he decides, nope, can't do that. Now, I'm going to pause the game. If you watch Day 9 ever, he is always talking about watch your minimap. And he is so right. Because look at, this is my cam. This is what I can see. I've got both watchtowers, I've got units at the ramp here, and I've got a blue freaking dot right here. Look at the minimap. That's his command center. And I did not see that. I thought he floated it back into his base. I was so proud of myself. And it floats right through my vision, and I completely freaking missed it. Because I don't know if I was too busy being proud of myself for what happened up here, or if I was, you know, looking around here, but command center is gone. And there it is, and I totally missed it. So vulnerable. I could have gone and swatted it like a piñata right there and been done with it, but I completely let it get away from me. And we do a little back and forth here, a little yakety sax going on here with units jumping down the ramp and run across and whatever. And nothing really gets accomplished. If there's a units lost tab, I'm ahead more than I thought I would be at this point in the game by a little bit, like 10 units and 1,000 minerals. On the map is a couple of Vikings each, same amount of Marines-ish. I've got Marauders, which is the difference. Now here's my sweet check this out. Oh, that's so good. SCVs start to pop. That's super micro intensive for me. You can see I'm not blinders. I need to go watch my own lessons, and then of course losing the medvac full of units. I could have just kept them down there and killed more SCVs if I was just going to get my medvac blown up. So Vikings make that a little bit dangerous. And now he's predicting his own death, and if this hadn't been here, and he hasn't been, doesn't look like he's been pumping SCVs from it, but I didn't think that was there, so I'm like, I got this guy locked in. All I gotta do is macro up. So I'm finally taking an expansion, which I could have started a long time ago. But I've just been, you know, slamming the 5 key and hitting AAAADD because I've got 2 reactors, 2 tech labs. You can see I did get all the upgrades. I believe I got level 1 here. Then I decide I'm going to need some big firepower, so I go for the starports. You can see the freaking beacon right there. So I've dropped that, and I decide I'm going to go cruisers to crack this shell. Because I mean, I could probably try more drops and get stuff in there, but I figure just get some cruisers in there, and that should take care of it. So here comes another push. This is number 3 or 4. Where do those tanks have siege mode? Indeed they do. Oh, there's one right there. So here we go. Ow. Quit it. Ow. Quit it. Stimming up. Moving in. The Vikings are kind of swatting at each other up in the air. A little slap fight between the Vikings going on, and then running into tanks is never fun. I imagine you being one of the Marines in front, they're like, okay, charge the ramp. Like, I know there's a tank up there. Like, don't worry about it. We got a medvac. We'll be fine. Go ahead. So I get up the ramp, and now I'm golden, right? Because all these troops are dead, so I'm going to run up, and then there's this thing. Ouch. Oops. So, but I can take it. I got Marauders, 2 of them, and then a bunch of Marines pop. So I was like, okay, back out. Still can't crack the defenses there. Income tab, we're actually remarkably close. I thought I was way ahead in the income because I had an expansion and he didn't. Ha ha ha. Thought I was so clever. So I'm putting another starport down. That'll give me 3 of them. I think at some point I float this I float this starport away and build a tech lab on it so I can make more carriers, because there's my trust fund again. My fingers just do not move fast enough to spend money, or either that or I still haven't logged it into my brain that you need to like put down a couple extra barracks once you get an expansion. Or maybe, you know, that I need to just be a little quicker on my fingers. Or, you know, quit being such a noob. That might help too. So we're back to a little macro thing going on here. And I keep pushing out a medvac, a Viking, a medvac, a Viking. He keeps coming out, blowing it all up. Coming out, blowing it all up. Oh, but look. He went cruisers too. So it's 1 cruiser and 19 Marines versus 1 cruiser and 19 Marines, a Viking, a medvac, and 10 Marauders. So I am putting more units out, but he's got the defender's advantage. I come down here to grab a 3rd, still completely unaware of his 2nd. I just keep streaming the units up to this this contain point that I made here, and maybe I should have grabbed this one. Just saying. You know, yeah, I probably should have grabbed that one. But I do have both Zelnaga watchtowers, so it's not gold, but it's golden, maybe. Having the vision, except, you know, when you don't look at the mini-map. So there's a whoopsie. Sees everything, so what the heck, if he already knows it's there, you may as well go throw it at his defenses. So here comes a push. I think this might be the last push. And what is there, army tab? My army is 105 over 88. Of course, I think I have more harvesters. Yeah, by 9 or so. Big old exchange going on here. A little Yamato cannon action happening. Okay, well, maybe it wasn't the last push.